Hi Anjali, hi Anika, how are you?
Good. Good.
Okay, let's start. How was the local ABV staff and support provided in country?
I think it was very, very good. Like if I ever had any problems, I could text Pooja or Hasmik, and both of them responded very promptly. And if there was any issue in the camp, then I could tell them openly, and they would try and solve it right away.
Yeah. And like whenever there was a quick change that had to be made in our schedule, or just something came up, like someone got sick, then they were very supportive and they made the change rapidly.
Okay. What was the most surprising thing you experienced? Name any two.
I think for me, something that was very surprising was how happy the local people here were, because I was not expecting them to be this way, and they were all very unmaterialistic, like at least compared to us too. They were very non-materialistic, and especially like even kids that had so little were always smiling and very happy.
For me, it was the way the doctors treated patients at the hospital, because it was very different than what I'm used to in America, and like the time that they spent with the patients or the amount that they explained the diagnosis or the surgery was different than what I was used to.
What was the most challenging thing you experienced?
I think for me it was just dealing with the heat, because
Yes.
I've been to India a lot, so I am Indian, so I know about the culture at least enough that it's not as much of a shock, and I know the Jaipur as well because I've been here. But the heat and living without AC was difficult at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah,
Sure.
you just have to remember to always have water and mosquito repellent.
I definitely thought that we would be dehydrated a lot more than we were. There was only one time that I was very dehydrated. That's all.
Any tips for future volunteer?
Bring mosquito repellent. That's something we forgot and we didn't realize, but the camp actually had some. So for the first few days, we were bitten quite a lot.
And bring a small fan if you get really hot in the summer, if you can. You can order one on Amazon for like $10.
We did that. It was very helpful.
Yeah, especially because we stopped using the cooler a few nights for fear of mosquitoes.
Other things volunteers should know before coming here?
I think the volunteers should watch some Bollywood movies before coming here, because it's just very easy to read about the culture like online or in books, but it's different when you watch it than you actually see what it's like in real life
And how you might be experiencing it. And not just the love stories, but also some of the more real, more scary movies that to actually depict about life in India, and that could really help you become aware of what it's going to be like. Well, and might not necessarily be like that for you, but what other people deal with here, and you can understand it better.
How would you describe your accommodation, security, friendliness, quality, others?
We really enjoyed this accommodation. It was a very warm, safe home for us.
It's very beautiful. The apartment is decorated very nicely. It always felt nice coming home.
Yeah, we were always happy to be here.
What was your favorite memory of this trip?
I have
There's so many.
too many. Yeah, I can't pick one, but some of my favorite times were cooking dinner with Pooja in the kitchen and talking a lot.
Thank you.
And then when we would all sit here at the table and eat as a family,
Yeah.
that was also very nice. We just did that today too.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.